The drama that blindsided the entire gacha community and was very unexpected was Tectone versus Mtash. Now, Tectone and Mtash have had drama and issues in the past when Genshin Impact first started, but they have worked their way to get over those hurdles and build a friendship. They also interacted multiple times with each other on the gacha cast and have always talked with each other whenever they've had an issue and overcome obstacles to have the current friendship that they had today. Well, they had a friendship, I mean to say, because after today, Mtash is done with not only Tectone, but Hex Juice. Here is the full context of the drama. We will be staying neutral for the entire thing. We will give some opinions and thoughts towards the end lightly. However, I don't really want to give in or pick sides towards anybody, as I admire all three creators and they're some of my biggest inspirations for why I wanted to go into the gacha space. Hi, my name is AJ and let's talk about the Tectone versus Mtash drama. So how do we get to the point of no return with Tectone and Mtash? Well, on July 4th, everybody has known in the gacha space a game by Hoyoverse was set to release called Zenless Zone Zero. Mtash has been burned out of the gacha formula. He hates being time gated. He does not want to play games where when he does get to the end game, he has to wait for weeks to get another update, and the update is good for the first 2 to 3 days, and then he finishes it and then he has nothing else to do. Mtash wants a game where he can grind a lot, has a huge chunk of content, and put out multiple videos really fast. However, the sad reality is in the gacha space, that's not how gacha games work. Your progression is time gated. You have to log in daily, and then every month and a half or 7 to 6 weeks there is a new patch that comes out, and then you can play some new content. So it's safe to say that Mtash was already kind of burned out of the gacha formula, and Tectone's best advice to Mtash was that he needs an MMO or something else to play, a bigger game to cover, that way he wouldn't be burnt out or frustrated. Now, the issue with this whole topic started with Zenless Zone Zero, and you may be wondering how. Well, you see, Mtash was trying to be optimistic, covering a new game, wanting to make guides, but however, due to the reality of it being a Hoyoverse game and everybody knows what formula they follow, it is also time gated progression. He can't grind everything out immediately.
Gamers, I swear every content creator in the world is like, Mtash already quit Zenless Zone Zero because I critique the game. It's so annoying. But anyways, I'm committing. I am going to be 100% honest every time, no matter the game, no matter the take. I always am honest. And I think that Zenless Zone Zero hasn't been the most fun.
Now, whether you like Zenless Zone Zero or not is up to you. I would recommend giving it a try or at least watch some gameplay or anything just to see if you are interested. But I'm going to show you guys what Tectone's opinion was, and the context of this is Tectone has been looking around and seeing a bunch of creators clips where they are reviewing the game early, maybe 5 to 6 hours in, and giving their honest thoughts, and this is what he had to say.
How I feel or don't feel. And let's start with the community. The community aspect for Zenless Zone Zero has been nothing short of the biggest bitch wine fest I've ever seen in my entire life. So much so where if people are actually enjoying the game, people are getting angry at them just for enjoying it this early on. I can understand when people are upset about someone else enjoying the game. Once you're like 3, 4, 5 years in, you realize the devs don't give a fuck about what you're doing or saying whatsoever. But right now, we haven't really been proved that the devs aren't listening right now. They have made some changes to the TV, as they've stated prior. I feel like it's fine to give the game a full try. We don't know the lengths of the endgame content. The game has been out for less than 24 hours, and I feel like getting this angry this early is a little bit childish, a little bit dumb, and a little bit short-sighted. Let's wait to shit on it until there is absolutely no wiggle room whatsoever. Let's beat everything in the game, or at least allow me to beat everything in the game. Then I'll let you know exactly that this is not an opinion, this is a fact. This game sucks or doesn't. That's the way that I like to go about things, but that's just me. General CC's attitudes is pretty much nothing short of absolute piss fucking poor whiny bitch babies, and that's okay. It is what it is. Once again, I could totally understand if they were like this, and I'm not saying every content creator, but I'm saying there's a lot of wah crying bitches going on in the community right now that say, I don't like the game and here's why. I think it's stupid. I can't tell you why that is, but I just really feel like it's dumb. I don't really know what I'm saying, but that's how I feel. Here's my viewpoint. If you are a content creator that's giving an opinion and you can't back why you're giving that opinion, or if you can't justify that viewpoint, I feel like you should pivot that or not say anything whatsoever. Because when you're just saying, take my word at face value and I won't defend it whatsoever, or prove it whatsoever, it's just going to lead to some very cringe behavior in the community. And yeah, if you have a viewpoint, defend your viewpoint. Yeah, that's why it's called constructive criticism, not just criticism, because it gets a little bit weird when you can't defend or explain why it is what you're saying.
Okay, so now that we understand how Tectone feels about Gotcha CC's posting about Zenless Zone Zero, giving early opinions, doom posting about it, rather than saying this is my early take and here's why, and backing up their claims, we're going to go into the next topic, which is going to be him versus Hex Juice. Now I want to clarify one thing before I show these Hex Juice versus Tectone clips talking about a debate that happened. Both were a little bit frustrated at each other. Both had reasons to be frustrated at each other, which I'm going to show you here and why. But one thing I want to say is at the end of this, they both did decide that they're going to talk about it in private and hash it out. Their relationship is fine and they're still homies. But without further ado, here's what happened between Tectone and Hex Juice, and keep in mind this is a big setup for what starts the war between Mtash and Tectone.
Why does she
You're
think
not
I'm
allowed to
telling her
have an
she
opinion.
can't have
I'm
an opinion?
sorry, these are the rules.
Yep.
I'd be allowed to have an opinion if it matched yours. Whatever Tectone said I disagree with.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I'm not interested in being your yes man on this one. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's cool. Everyone cares about what I'm saying, even though no one agrees. Yeah, because you, like, quadruple the size of literally any other streamer in Gacha. Of course they care. You've made yourself the Gacha guy.
Earned.
So, yes, people care about your opinions. Especially when you're being annoying and obnoxious about it.
Am I?
But yeah, if you'd like to continue talking, you are welcome to call me on voice chat. But I'm not gonna, you know, back and forth over Twitch chat.
Calling.
Okay guys, so keep in mind, at this point, Tectone's about to call Hex Juice. They're both going to get in a call. I'm going to show you guys more clips as well, but I'm going to TLDR this whole situation, as if I was to show you guys the entire thing of every conversation, every point between Hex and Tectone, Mtash reacting to Hex and Tectone situation, and then the Mtash and Tectone situation, we'd be here for 6 hours. So I'm trying to give you guys all the key points and TLDRing the situation and putting it in order, that way you guys understand. So let's look over and watch the Hex and Tectone conversation / argument that occurred.
So everybody's really mad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about mad. I think people are just so
I would use the word
confused.
mad. I would use the word mad.
Okay. I mean, I'm mad at you, but that's because
That's why I would use the word mad.
Yeah. I'm mad at you because you're invalidating my opinions, and it's very frustrating.
How?
Because disagreement on
What?
like perspectives and opinions, I can't like prove you wrong because it's your perspective, just like you can't prove me wrong.
Okay, so how did I say you can't have an opinion?
By saying that, and you've constantly said anybody who disagrees with you is either on a hate train or is dumb.
Yep.
So no one's allowed to have any opinion.
No,
that
you're
disagrees with you,
allowed.
right?
You're allowed. I didn't say you couldn't have an opinion.
Yeah, but no one's allowed to, like, you understand that when you're like quadruple the size of every other streamer in Gacha,
Yep.
and you're also so incredibly obnoxious,
True.
it means that absolutely everyone is invalidated when you say that opinion.
Oh, okay. Well, that's just me though. It's just one person's word.
Yeah, but it's, you know that it's not.
Oh, sure. But the thing is, I think people who judge a game off of 2 hours are dumb.
I didn't play 2 hours. I've played about 9 hours now.
But when people were making their original, I hate this game so much, it makes me so mad. Not only have they, once again, I don't think you have to play the whole game to know that it's bad, but to at least have information on what the game becomes. But as of current time of recording, not a single person on Earth has gotten to endgame. So we don't even know what the game is, whether it changes, the issues that we have if they get better later, and I just really don't think there's enough information to give any flat out definitive weight that is supposed to be held in the entirety of the game rather than a temporary stance. And people are eating that shit up, saying, oh, the game is bad because of the first 2 hours. Well, we don't know what it becomes later. I mean, I'll be real. People were judging the combat off of fighting the tutorial mobs. When in Wuthering Waves, if somebody were to do that, they'd just be they'd be called an idiot. Like, the game will change later, but we should see everything 1.0 has to offer before we completely dismiss this fucking game.
I feel like I don't understand what you want from anybody. How long do I have to play this game in order to be valid in saying that you don't like the game?
I don't think you have to play it X amount. I think you just have to view what is available at the end of 1.0.
That they can just because the thing that I'm trying to get in, I'm trying to discuss, right? Is that you're saying that anybody who disagrees is either factually wrong or basically just stupid if they don't really particularly like the game.
Just to make sure, I'm trying to understand the context of which I said that. I think I said that for the UI.
You play it when there's the most recent thing, the most relevant thing to play, which was, I think the last time was the next major story update, right? And you didn't like it, and you don't like the game. You are the most famous Genshin Impact hater.
So I stopped
Why
playing.
go back and play it again? Because you want to have a valid opinion. And it's extremely obvious why I'm trying to play this game again.
Right.
Because I'm already having people come in here and invalidate me because I'm stupid because I don't agree with you.
I think
so.
that
I'm going to play more of the game so that I can have a valid opinion because you're invalidating people.
Sure.
That's the same reason you play Genshin Impact. But you asking me that is in such weird, it's such a weird thing to do.
I think you're wrong in almost everything you've said this entire time. And I think
that you're wrong in almost everything you've said in the entire time.
And I think you're straw manning very hard.
You've strawmanned almost every single thing that I have said.
What you said versus you're using things that is what you said.
That's not how that works.
But that is what you said.
You're misrepresenting. You twist my words.
Okay, so I'll write it out.
And then you say, I'm saying what you said.
Okay, so then let me write it out. Okay, maybe we're having a communication issue. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're doing this accidentally. Okay, so I'm going to write it down on my screen, and every word you say, I'm going to write out.
That was so fucking condescending.
How?
Because maybe you're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah, me giving you the benefit of the doubt?
No, because what you're saying, the full sentence of that is, maybe you're being kind of dumb, not on purpose.
No, I'm saying maybe we have okay, I think you're getting a little bit too emotional. I feel like we're having a communication issue here.
I love that. I can't. Are you speaking, or is it? Are you?
I'm currently flabbergasted because you're taking offense to what I'm saying.
I do take offense.
I think you're taking a severe amount of offense.
I'm saying that I am. So, you don't need to
Okay, so I'm gonna say again, you're getting way too emotional over this.
I'm getting frustrated because you're misusing my words and you're straw manning me, and it doesn't feel very respectful. So yeah, I am. I'm feeling frustrated.
And can't defend why they're saying they don't like something. Should not have that view stance. They should not have that viewpoint.
Yeah, I can validate all of my own opinions, and I can even validate my opinion about the UI. But
exactly, then
it's
you're fine.
Just dumb and wrong. But it's so it's fucking frustrating to be invalidated just on the basis of having a different opinion. Because the whole point of this, over and over again, is that you do invalidate people's opinions when you do this.
Sure.
You invalidate EO's opinions all the time by saying he's bad. Take EO. It's a thing that you do.
Yep.
Okay.
I think just think you're getting one guide on repeat.
No, I'm not. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm just I don't really I don't want to fight with you. I don't agree with you. And I don't also think
What do you disagree with? If you don't agree with me, what do you think I'm saying that's wrong?
you're just gonna keep doing this shit that you do where you like it's all gotchas and shit, and I don't really want to do it.
I think I've been very fair this whole time. I think I was very fair. I heard all your points. I talked about every single point. If we disagree, we talked about it. I feel like I'm being pretty fair.
Yeah, I don't really agree with you. But you're a much better arguer than me, and I'm very aware of that.
I think that you're a great
I'm
arguer.
not against you though.
No, I think you're a fantastic arguer, and also I think you have a massive buff on the internet, which is being a girl, and people are going to be more sympathetic to what you're saying, because if a guy says something mean to a girl, people are going to be like, oh my god, you're a villain. Case in point, when I called you emotional, people freak the fuck out. And I think I'm on a back foot here, is what I think. That's just my perspective.
I have not attempted in any way to use that pulling card shit against you.
Oh,
I didn't bring up the emotional thing because I was a woman. I brought it up because it was invalidating.
No. I'm not saying you did anything because you're a woman. I'm saying on the internet, when a guy and a girl interact, it's very uncomfortable when things get heated or in a debate.
Sure. Yeah,
because like if me and Shinya were to have this exact same conversation, it'd be a lot easier. But yeah, it's a very uncomfortable dynamic for sure.
Yeah, I think this has been sort of a waste of time.
Now, one thing I do want to highlight after showing those clips off to everybody is that at the end of the conversation it was pretty much more circle talk. The conversation ended with Tectone saying, "See you later, homie." Both were frustrated, but both are still friends. It's just two friends having a passionate debate about a game. Again, Tectone's VODs are up. I believe Hex's VODs are up. You can go check out the full thing. It was like an hour and a half long if you want to know even more details. Why the Tectone and Hex situation is important to go over is because Mtash reacted to this, and this was the trigger point of Mtash going off on Tectone and basically losing it. I'm not going to show you guys the entire reaction of Mtash reacting to Tectone and Hex because it would be 3 hours long. It's 3 hours long of footage and everything he talked about. I'm going to show you key moments from that stream of him reacting to it, as well as why he blew up and when he DM'd Tectone saying he wanted to talk to him about this whole damn situation. And then we will get to the war of what happened the next day.
Like I just don't think he does.
Talking about me as a person.
Like I think he farms like even just like the simplest thing of like Mtash quits again. He knows that it sends an army of shitty people towards me every time. And I've told him like, can you please fucking stop doing that? And he just does it. Or his editors do it. Because he just doesn't care. Because he would rather get views and make money. He makes tons of money, man. He gets so many views. He makes so much money. I had a big stream the other day for The Last Descendant when it first came out, and I think I had like 1,500 viewers all day. I had ads playing. I made like $700 or $800 USD in just the Twitch ads that played. This guy gets like 8 times, 10 times the amount of viewers that I get. Excuse me, on a stream. So, like, I know that just the ads playing on a stream has to be, like, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 grand a month in some cases. Does he need more? Does he want more? Does he need more? Is it worth pissing off Mtash to say he quit one more time? Yes, it is.
Viewpoints.
Yeah, and you know what immediately someone said in your chat when you said that? Was Hex Juice. When the reality is I've had plenty of reasons to back up why I don't particularly like the
which
game.
means I'm not talking about you.
But the problem is that you set the...
So who are you talking... Okay. So let's talk about another thing that Tectone does. He paints with a very broad stroke. And so anyone that might fall into that section catches a stray. Everyone who made a negative video is now viewed as someone who couldn't back up their statement. Hex Juice, me, every other person is now potentially that because he hasn't named them. So... he is now causing people to catch strays, which is frustrating, and it makes you feel like, all right, and it's really annoying.
therefore people
Tell
listen to you
you.
more. You're also very good at setting a narrative.
I think that you get too upset at chat. And I think you should just ban and move on.
She's not upset at chat.
Press
She's
the ban
upset at
button,
you.
you're gone.
Okay, and that has to do with what I said. Where?
So
I can agree
you're
with you.
saying that people are coming into my chat and saying all this mean stuff. Ban them.
Yeah, because that
Okay.
sucks to...
That's pretty much it, right?
This guy's a dick. Honestly, you are a dick tone. You are a dick
Yeah.
tone.
It's really because it's like
Said, yo, I saw the Hex stuff and I've been watching it. I have absolutely been throwing shots at you and calling out some stuff I've seen. I've been frustrated by your lack of empathy for years, to be honest. And I'm kind of at a snapping point. We can get along, but I am frustrated in this friendship. And if you want to hash things offline, I'll gladly explain some of the statements that I've made. But I don't want to tiptoe around anymore. You have a lot of pull and power in the community, and sometimes I hold my tongue because I fear that. I don't think that this is a healthy way to have a friendship. I'm fazed by this. Hex, I don't know if you're still in chat. And I don't know if you want to say it publicly. But if you are still in chat, DM me on Discord or Twitter. I just want to know, did you leave this conversation dejected, questioning your friendship with him and hurt? Or did you leave like this? Like, oh, okay, Alice, see you later, bro.
I'll correct it to my chat.
Now, these are all the main key points that how Mtash was feeling about Tectone after reacting to Tectone and Hex go at it with each other in a debate. But I want you guys to keep in mind now, this last part with Hex, just remember this because this is going to come back in the final phase, which is the argument. This is going to be a key point that comes back into the argument between Mtash and Tectone that's about to occur and that I'm about to show you guys. But one thing I didn't like that Mtash did was Mtash went on live stream, reacted to this, farmed it for about 2.5-3 hours almost, and then told Tectone, hey, we can hash it out offline, when he's publicly throwing shots, throwing shade at Tectone online. If he wanted to do that, he would have just said from the start, hey, I'm frustrated, I don't want to get into a situation publicly, guys, I'm going to talk to Tectone privately. Unfortunately, he never did that. He went on live and gave us full thoughts for about 3 hours, and now you guys are going to see just basically everything that unfolds going into this next and final phase, and then we're going to give our honest all-around thoughts about who won this situation, if there even was a winner.
I had to watch Mtash for 3 hours yesterday tell me how much I hate women and I abuse my friends. Yeah, I really loved hearing that. That was awesome. That was great. I'm really glad Mtash decided to use a debate between two people who care about each other to microanalyze their relationship, downplay their entire history and say they hate each other due to one debate, and then go into 4chan armchair psychiatrist lengths to say the only reason why Hex raided me after and put out a public tweet defending me was because she was afraid of me. So rather than trust her own words being that weird, being that parasocial, yeah, dude, I really don't know how I've had Mtash back for over 3 years, but every single time he has any chance to go after me and take a shot at me, he does it. Really fucking weird. Live, like super fucking weird. I don't know how many times I've tried to build sympathy for this guy who quits game after quits game after quits game after quits game. And I say, guys, I just feel really bad for him because he's trying really hard and to not send hate his way. But dude, it's just like, what the fuck? It's just so weird. Response to your reaction to his videos. Here we go.
He upsets people for content.
Do I?
Like, when's the last time Tectone made a guide or
Why would I?
like helped the community?
When was the last time I made a guide or helped the community? Every fucking week? When I highlight small creators, do tens of thousands of dollars of giveaways, and run the biggest community podcast in all of Gacha? I don't want to be that guy, but Techie literally assisted putting Hex on the map. How in the fucking world can he say that? He has Zajeff in his chat attempting to hate train me. Zajeff is in his chat fueling this shit too. Shit, he put me and Shinya on the map too. Okay.
And I'm gonna just take the shots, and I will message him privately and hash it out there. And he chose to go down the drama path. I know I was being drama. I know I said things. I said some rude things last night. I wanted to see, will he say fuck it? The friendship's more worth it.
No, fuck no.
And he didn't.
Wait, so let me get this right. So bro goes live and shit talks me publicly for 3 hours and then says, let's talk this out privately, and says that I'm the bad guy? What the fuck is that? Zenless Zone Zero. And we don't have to talk. Straight up, I'm good. Like, friend testing? Like, that's weird as shit, bro. I don't know what the fuck you were trying to do. That is cringe and weird as fuck. Like saying that you're gonna run my name through the mud for 3 fucking hours and then send me a DM saying you want to handle this private. You know content creators can't do that. That's disrespectful. That's weird as fuck. Every public issue has to be settled publicly. And this is me handling it publicly. I'm good with you, bro. I'll pass. I'm good. Absolutely not. That is weird as shit. Weird as shit. No thanks, man. Hey, you have fun with your family. I'm good.
Why?
I'm gonna chill over here with my chat. I'm good, bro. Weird as fuck.
Oh, Tectone himself. Hello.
Yeah, I'm being real. I'm not cool with you, bro. At all. 0%.
Me
I
neither.
don't want you to hold
Yeah,
a single
me neither.
punch. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm letting you know I'm beyond furious, and I need you to know that before we start talking. This is
Okay,
about to get very
that's
ugly.
fine.
This was made public. I'm letting you know, like, I'm at a boiling point. I'm not gonna be able to stay calm because I'm actually
fine.
furious with you.
That's fine.
My blood is pumping and my pulse is through the fucking roof right now. As long as everybody's unaware of that and you're okay with doing this, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I'm letting you know after this conversation, I have no wishes to settle things with you at all. I'm going to delete everything.
I knew that. Oh yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
But like I have been having your back for far too long for you to continue to take all these fucking jabs at me. And I would love to give you the floor. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
What in what way have you had my back?
Every single time you quit, every single time the community gets on you, I say
Every time I've
it's
said
all
I'm
good.
frustrated, every time
Yep.
I've said I'm frustrated with the game, you make Mtashed is quitting again. Look at this fucking guy quitting again, and put a
And-
big
and are you?
arrow pointing at me. No, half the time I'm not. Half the time I'm frustrated with the game, or I voice my opinion, and then you put in the title, he's quitting again. So the people get the headline, but they don't get the context, and you do that all the time. You give them the headline, not the context. And then they think I'm the biggest fucking quitter. And like, I never said even one fucking time I was quitting Zenless Zone Zero. I said very early on, I was like, damn, I don't think this game is going to slap very good. I don't really like it. And you post a video, he's quitting Zenless Zone Zero already. And it's like, I'm not.
I'm sorry that the guy. I'm sorry that the
committing to it.
guy
I'm
that
almost-
quits every game is upset that I said he quits every game.
Yeah, but I didn't say I'm quitting. So what you're doing is you're
You're
lying. and
miserable in every game.
I am, yeah, because I'm absolutely miserable in every game.
Yes,
I'm not
you
going
have
to deny
clocked
that.
out mentally, which is the same thing as quitting. It's called silent quitting. You are playing it to get money.
Yeah, I'm absolutely playing it to get money.
Exactly, which is the exact same thing.
Which part?
You said, okay, and we can go back through the VOD if you want. If you really think I'm misrepresenting you, then let's go through the VOD. You said that I put titles of my videos that paint you in a bad light, and it's my fault for your hate because of the titles.
No, that is not what I said.
What
I said
the
no.
fuck are you talking about?
No, Shut the fuck up. What I'm arguing is you said I had your back every time you quit, and I've defended you against the masses. But your defense, quote unquote defense, is posting a video saying, Mtash quit again, and then essentially just watching my reactions and my frustration with the game and going, wow, that's fucking crazy, he's quitting again. Like, you're not defending me. All you're doing is bringing to light my frustrations and then putting the title, he quit, even if I never said it in the video.
Here,
so what you're doing is you're putting words in my mouth and in the title of the video. And so you're not like defending people and be like, everyone leave him alone, it's his opinion of the game. Like, maybe you've said little things like that in the video, but I think the net positive or negative of those videos is it just makes it worse for me.
Cool. And what
That's
I'm saying is you've done the exact same thing to me.
And I'm sure that there is a video, like even during the Atsu drama, you called it out yourself. I admitted to it. There's absolutely times where, just like last night, I call you out because I see it and I go, fuck, like you have zero empathy for the people you're talking with or arguing about or talking about. Even this morning, I know you're mad at me. I know you're frustrated at me, but you say shots that are you're calling me essentially a loser, jealous, like
I've given you 5 minutes.
Like,
I've given you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you acknowledge you do the same thing?
I do not do the same thing. No fucking way.
Okay. So then how do you explain with the title clickbait thing where you say, oh man, Tectone got called out hard. Tectone made me end stream and cry. How?
Because the end stream and cry thing is a comedic video.
Yes, but people are going to lose the nuance.
Yeah, my God.
Just like the big joke is that Mtash quit again. It's a fucking joke. That is literally a meme in the community.
Your video isn't a joke, though. You're saying he quit, and then you're just watching my video and talking about how I hate the game, essentially, and you are perpetuating and pushing it forward. Me making a video title saying Tectone bullied me and made me quit stream, and the entire thing is funny, is not the same thing. And if you can't get that, then you are dumb.
So ask your chat if they know that Mtash quitting is a meme. You can ask your own community.
Okay. Listen.
So why do you think you don't want to answer that?
Listen to me.
Why don't you think you want to answer that?
If you go to a
Why don't you think you want to answer that?
Listen to me. If you go to a high school bully and you say, hey, why are you picking on that kid? Half the time they might say, well, it's just a meme.
Which is what you just did.
You memeing.
You just said that.
Dude, it's a fucking joke in the sense of like, you didn't bully me at all in the video. You're just like reacting to my pulls, and then I made a joke about it. It's not the same fucking thing, dude. And if you think it is, you're trying to paint it in a light that it isn't. And I know that you're smarter than this, John.
Dude,
you know that they're not the same thing.
You know Mtash quitting is a meme. You know that. Why do you think you won't acknowledge that?
I know it's a meme.
Then there it is.
A meme doesn't mean that it's friendly and a good thing.
All I'm saying is that we're both doing the same thing.
We are not doing the fucking same thing. That video.
You think yours is a joke. I think mine is a joke. So we're in the same boat.
In what way do you joke in your video? All you do is critique or watch my video and talk about, oh, he's quitting again. He's quitting again. Where is the comedic moment in that video, John? Where's the comedic moment where you're
show
like,
me. I want you to show me, rather than talk about what's in it, show me these moments.
Show me which moment?
The moments that you're referring to. Show me the moments in which you're referring to. I think it's pretty obvious that Mtash quitting is a meme, but we can pretend that it's not if you like. I want to see, show me the clips of me doing these things that you're saying.
It's the lack of doing anything. You're claiming you make these quitting videos to defend me. How about let's do this?
Okay, then how about I pull one up and I'll show you me defending you.
Prove the moment where you're defending me.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
I would like to. And let's see what percentage of that video is defending me in this way that you think is like this holy thing
what percent?
And then what percentage?
Yeah, what percent do I need to hit?
Is you just? I'm just curious what it is.
Yeah, but no, what percent? Because I want to know what quote I have to hit.
you don't have to hit any quota. Don't try to turn my words and make it seem like I'm like.
No,
holding
you
to the
just
side.
said what percent of the video is doing this, and what
Yeah,
percent of the video is that. So what percent
Yeah,
do you
I'm
want?
genuinely curious. I would just love to know what it is. If you're defending me about quitting, if you're making a video and you're saying that it helps me, I'm guessing that you made a video talking about my quitting, saying, guys, Mtash never said he's going to quit. Mtash said he's going to play the game all the way through. He's going to get through everything, and then he's going to quit. So leave him alone. I'm going to guess 95% of the video is you doing that.
Okay.
If that's what you think it is, and it helps me, that's my guess. Is 95% of the videos, that's what you're doing.
So
But
okay,
I don't
so let's
think that's the reality.
So let's think. So the community, what do you think the community thinks of you?
I think that the community thinks I quit all the time and I'm miserable in these gacha games because
And what part of that is
I
wrong?
publicly say it. None of it. I always say it. I say it all.
Hold on, I gotta message Hex Juice. Please just ask him he feels about you. He uses as okay. Let me make sure. This person that you were trying to defend, Hex Juice, sent me a comment, which is
I'm not defending her at all.
Ask him
I'm not
how
trying to
he
defend her at
feels
all.
about you. He keeps using others as a shield to air his issues. So why don't we just talk about me and you stop being this white knight for other people, and we just actually be men about this?
I'm not being a white knight, and Hex, I think you're a fucking snake. So
And there it is. So what you're saying is you reacted to me and Hex talking for 3 hours because you wanted her as an excuse to get to me. Why do you think she's a snake?
Because she was in chat for 3 hours reveling in all of this, and then I DM'd her and I was like, am I out of line here? Like, kind of thing. And she said, oh, I don't want you to, do you want me to show you the DMs?
And
Would you
now
prefer
she's
that?
saying no, 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 no.
I mean, I could just show the exact things that I typed. I mean, honestly, I think I'm, because you two are friends. She doesn't want
I
me
thought I
to
was
make you
abusing
look
her.
bad. You were.
Oh, so now you
You can
are
be
saying I'm
friends.
abusing her. Because
Okay,
before
let's-
you said you didn't say that,
Yeah,
but now
yeah,
you're
okay,
saying you
okay.
are.
I'm not going to say abusing her.
But you
I'm
did
gonna
just say that.
Okay, yeah, I hyperbolized because you said I said you're an abuser. I'll clarify it. You were a prick to her last night. Even though you're friends, you can still be a prick to her, and you were.
Why don't you just stop pretending that you actually give a fuck about these other people and just admit you have a problem with me? Are you noticing that you don't want me to write this out because I have proof of everything that you've said in this
No,
conversation?
I want you to write down legitimately. I am not saying because you're gonna post this in a video now saying.
No, I'm not posting this on a
Mtash,
video,
like,
Mtash.
I'm
I have
manipulating
already
abuse
messaged my
friends.
editors that I don't want this to be a video, and I'm going to message them again right now.
Oh,
Because
that's
this
fine.
isn't about the content, Mtash. I didn't want this fucking call, which is demonstrably true by my own fucking words, and it's not true by yours because you're admitting to baiting me. This isn't about the content.
Dude, shut the fuck up. You're trying to twist the whole fucking thing.
Am I?
didn't want the call.
I'm
My
quite
God.
literally saying what
In
has
way-
happened.
In what way did I drag you into this call and be like, you gotta fucking talk to me or else?
Because, okay, guys, can you send me the clip of me saying I don't want to react to him saying he's scared because he knows he can't handle the smoke?
Yeah, because I do think that. I do think that.
And so, how does that give me an out?
It doesn't. It doesn't because
So
you're
then-
a narcissist
exactly.
and you don't want to
So-
lose. That's why you didn't
so-
call me in the first place.
So you
'cause
did
I know
force me.
who-
No,
what you
I didn't
are.
want to talk to you because I was pissed because you're insulting my friendships. And I don't talk to people who go after my personal friendships. Okay?
I
So
didn't
you-
say. I did not say you don't have a friendship with her. I said you were being an asshole to your friend.
And
it's not
when
the
she
same thing.
disagrees-
So twisting my words.
When she
and saying,
disagrees.
oh, he thinks there's a. And that's fine. Whatever fucking Stockholm syndrome friendship you want to have.
And so
there,
now you're saying she
fine.
has Stockholm syndrome with me? What
Yeah,
the
dude.
fuck are you even saying?
She was messaging in the friend or in the
What
chat the whole
the
time.
fuck is
chilling,
this?
Happy.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, give him a second to pick up. What were you saying, Hex?
Hello. What
Hello.
what are you doing, Hex? Hex, you're in the chat the whole time. Like, what are you doing here?
The whole time?
You DM
Okay,
him,
all right.
you
Can
DM
I
him saying I'm
speak for
white knighting
myself?
you?
I would love
You
for you to
can
speak for
hear me.
yourself,
I'm
Hex.
just shocked here.
But what?
I'm
But what?
understand.
But what? Can I speak for myself? Please.
Sure.
So,
Can
'cause
I
everybody
put
wants
the
to fucking
DMs
speak-
on screen first? Like, can I
You
put
can
the
put the
DMs?
DMs on screen in which I nicely and respectfully set a boundary with you that I don't want this to be a crusade on my behalf because
It's
I
not.
came into your chat
I
Let
say
me
four,
speak.
four
Please let me
sentences
speak
later.
because absolutely everybody has been speaking for how I feel today.
That's fair.
Okay? So, what happened was the reality of the situation was that I came in towards the last hour of you reacting to that conversation. I came in, and honestly, to a certain extent, I was kind of glad that you were like agreeing with me to a certain extent because I was frustrated about the conversation, which I told Tectone privately that I was upset with him. Can we confirm this?
Yep, we agreed to talk about it privately later.
Yes. Okay. And so I was kind of joking around because I've always not known if you liked me or not because of the situation that we had previously. And I was kind of glad that you were like friendly with me. And then I stayed in there longer, right? And it became this absolute tirade where you were using this as a situation to bring up Atsu, to bring up Envy, and all of this other shit. And I DM'd you. I added you on Discord first because I don't typically check my Twitter DMs. You DM me on Twitter in the middle of it at some point. I don't know when. And we're like, am I off base? And then I DM'd you and said, hey, like, I don't, like, you can have problems. You're valid. I don't want to be part of this. I don't need you to make me part of this. I don't need to be defended. That's what white knighting is. Because I came in and an hour was friendly for a little bit, and then you started going off the fucking rails about all this other shit, and it wasn't about me anymore. It wasn't about your reaction. It wasn't about your thoughts. It was about you and your problem with Tectone. And so I politely and respectfully set a boundary that I don't need to be defended and that I don't want to be like part of this. And I told Tectone what I really thought, which was that you were trying to start a hate train on my behalf as me as like the mascot of your crusade.
And I understand your point of view. Like, I absolutely understand that because it started with you, and so your name is going to be attached to it no matter what. But I'm telling you, and I'm telling everyone else, seeing that conversation, it was like relapse, seeing all the times it's happened in the past, and the tirade that I went on was a me thing. That was a me issue.
Yes.
And so I'm not defending you. I'm not defending you. I'm recognizing a pattern here that I'm tired of.
Well,
so
what you did do though was try and get me to say, "Oh, can you just confirm that you felt dejected and you didn't know
I did.
what your
I wanted to
feelings were toward
understand.
Tectone and all this stuff."
Yeah, I wanted to
and, like,
understand why. Yeah, no, I did do that because I was curious. Like, are you guys chill or like were you upset because like the way he bullied you down, the way he broke you down, it seemed like you were pretty frustrated. So I asked, like, were you? Like, what's going on?
And you know what I did is I sent him like a 1,000-word fucking essay about everything that I was worried about and everything I was thinking about, and we talked about it privately.
And that's awesome. I'm really happy for you.
And I told him even after that I was still frustrated with him.
Right.
And I don't need anybody else like
I'm not defending you.
I'm not my name, but like I don't want this to be about me. Like, if you don't like Tectone, say that you don't like Tectone and say your problem with Tectone. But
I don't like Tectone.
Issue,
I have a problem with Tectone.
Okay, so make it about that. Stop bringing up like, these are the content creators, this and that and that. If the conversation that I had with Tectone upset you, I understand that. But like, that's why I set the boundary of I don't want this to be about defending me.
And I've never said it's about defending you. Even in the DM with you, I said, yeah, this is a me issue now.
Yeah, but when you were on stream, it like high key was because you're trying to rope me into this like hate train that you were doing. Your chat was being super fucking miserable.
I'm not roping you in. What the fuck you were chatting in there the whole time. Like if you felt that way, you would have been gone.
Because at a certain point I had already chatted and everybody knew I was in chat.
Hex, can I interrupt? So what you're saying is, Mtash, is that you know Hex Juice's intentions more than she does.
Again, you're doing that fucking thing where you put words in my mouth that I never said.
So then why is she telling you her point of view and you're saying, no, your point of view is wrong?
I never said that either,
Hex, did you feel that way?
That he's trying to assume my intention and my feelings?
Yes.
Yes, I feel like I've made that abundantly clear.
Cool. So Mtash, you need to be aware of your own actions.
Shit.
Anyways, move forward.
This is shocking.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy being on the other end of this. Holy shit. Like, I'm actually in shock right now.
I know, man.
I
That's wild.
I wish you luck. I wish you both luck. good luck in the content creator space. I will not be talking about you guys. I'm not going to make videos on you.
Cool,
Again,
see ya.
Okay guys, so I want to just give my final verdict, and I want to go really quickly because I've been up all night just trying to find the highlights of these moments, guys, and kind of TLDR the situation. But one thing I'm going to encourage everybody is everyone's entitled to their own opinion on the situation. I'm sure there'll be other creators making a video on this entire situation, giving their thoughts. If they don't, they don't. Maybe Mugen will cover it and do a full 3-hour video. Unfortunately, that's just not in my capacity to talk about something in every length for 3 hours, every sentence, every word. But quickly, I'm just gonna now finally give my thoughts, and now this is where I'm not going to be neutral real quick. I will say this: as far as Hex and Tectone, I don't blame them at all in this situation at all. I mean, it was a debate between two friends. They got passionate, they argued about stuff, they said they would handle it behind the scenes. The one thing I can never understand though, truly, about all of this though, is that when I was editing a video for ZZZ last night and I was hearing Mtash say everything that he was in that stream, it came out of nowhere and it blindsided, I think, everybody. Like, it really did. I think it really blindsided the community what Mtash was saying. And like I said, going back, was there a winner in this situation? No, I think everybody was a loser in this situation, but not in the way you guys think. I just think that for Hex, it just brings that now there's always going to be a little bit of annoying type attention towards Hex now, because again, Mtash ran with the narrative of Hex being a snake. And you know, Hex is already called the Tectone D Rider and all that stuff, but now we'll see how it goes. Hopefully everything's all right for her. She doesn't need any white knights. She's very vocal and she knows how to handle herself. As far as for Tectone, I do feel bad for Tech, because it feels like, you know, he just got blindsided by Mtash, who's someone who he has his back for a while, and he felt like they were boys. But I don't know, man. I just feel bad for Tech, because while Tectone does put on this persona in front of everybody, this big tough guy, from what everybody who's close to him says about him is that John is a very nice, kind man, and he's probably dealing with the stress behind the scenes when he's away from the camera, just being like, why the hell is this happening to me again right now? But I can't assume, or I don't know what he's thinking. I'm just trying to I guess I am trying to assume maybe what he might be going through, but hopefully Tech's alright. And even towards Mtash, with me saying this, I don't want any hate going towards Mtash. It's just like, again, if Mtash does see this, or he does make it to the end of this video somehow, I just don't understand when there was like a little forest fire built between Hex Juice and Tectone, and they decided to handle it behind the scenes. It's like someone called the firefighters immediately, then miraculously made it in time to put out the small fire before it spread. And then Mtash just started unloading, reacting for 3 hours, and it's like he flew a helicopter and dropped a big gas tank on top of the fire and just caused everything to explode. I truly, if this is like Avengers movies, this is the Civil War, and it really did come out of nowhere. Like I said, guys, I TLDR'd the drama. I know people were curious about it because there's a lot of people who still missed it and wanted some sort of context to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please engage. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. One thing we don't want to do is don't send hate or abuse towards these creators. These guys, they're all normal people just like us. I'm really tired, guys. I've stayed up for 24 hours just trying to make this video and stuff like that. Yeah, that's it. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you like me talking about this stuff. I also do guides and a bunch of other stuff, but yeah, I just wanted to get this out there, give some context to the community. Everybody's gonna be entitled to their own opinion, but one thing I'm gonna say is don't harass these creators, okay, at all. That's it. I'll talk to y'all next time. Peace.